he gonna tell her to shut the fuck up. You feel me?
Hey, why
Like
not?
real
Why
talk
not? Do
shit.
me a favor. Do me a favor, King. Give me at least two good examples of a masculine woman to you.
A masculine woman is not submissive. A masculine woman um
Hold
can be
on, hold
taught.
on. So hold on. So let's build upon that. So could we both say? Could we both admit that sometimes that some women don't submit not because they're masculine, because they're damaged and unhealed, brother?
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
different.
I would say that. Another thing is
that's a
sometimes
fact.
they just don't
That's a
like your
fact.
plan, nigga. You just
Yeah,
But
might
look
not
though,
have a good goddamn plan.
no.
man.
I mean, I ask women this oftenly, like, will you submit to a man? Half of them say I would never do that, and some women have the other half say yes, I would submit to a man, just not any man. Now, the thing about the melanated woman is not easily submissive, and this is why black men love white women. I prefer,
What?
you feel me, the
Hold
melanated
on.
woman.
Nah, nah,
Yes,
nah.
Oh
I'm with you.
man,
You
yes,
my brother.
listen.
yes. Look,
Oh,
I
hell
look.
nah.
Hey, this. Hey, look. Let
Time
me keep it
No.
real.
out.
Hold on. Let me
Yeah,
land.
Different,
my
Let
man.
me
most
land real quick.
my
Let
most
me land real
submissive
quick.
women, my most
Let
submissive
me
women's
I
always been
told
black
let me
women.
y'all.
hey
I told
let
y'all.
me
Y'all
land
listening
real
to
quick.
five not gonna make
Let me
sense. I told
let
y'all.
me
What
let
in
me
the
land
OJ
when let me
Simpson?
land real quick. Let me land real quick. I'm gonna be real quick. I
And
see a lot of brothers chasing out the white women because white women are very submissive. The melanated woman ain't that submissive. She not
Wow.
easily
Bro,
submissive.
man, I
How?
can't agree
Because
with that, bro. I can't.
she got
I
look.
told
The melanated
y'all.
woman got her guards up. She got her guards up. So when a
But
black woman
do you
submits to you,
understand it?
that's a
Hold
privilege.
on, King.
When a black
Hold on,
woman
King.
submits to
Do
a
you
man,
Exactly.
that's a
understand? Do you
privilege.
understand what you're categorizing all black women, bro? Like I don't
Exactly.
listen.
So
Check this
look,
out, bro.
the
Check
black
this out,
women
bro.
ain't not easily
Hold
Brother.
on, hold
submissive.
on,
G.
hold on. Let me just say
No,
something real
brother.
quick, man. Sometimes we can project certain things and say, all the brothers are fucking with, white girls because they're more submissive. Nah, some of these niggas running out of white girls is just weak-minded motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
They,
that's a
they
fact.
don't like the strength of a melanated woman. They feel
That's a
intimidated
fact.
because they don't. But that's something in them and not the woman.
Right.
But this what I'm saying. Black women are not easily submissive. So when a black woman submits to you, that's a privilege. You feel me?
What,
This is why these.
Man, nah,
This is
I
yes.
wouldn't
It's a
say that.
privilege
Sometimes,
when a black
sometimes,
woman submits to you. It's a
sometimes you just
privilege
be
when
Nah,
a
the
it
right
black
ain't. It
woman
ain't a
woman.
submits
privilege.
because she
I
not
want that.
easily
That happens.
submissive.
Yeah,
Yes,
and
No,
and
no,
this
no,
neither
no,
right
no,
here.
is
no,
he,
no, no,
man.
no, no.
See,
Listen,
neither
my
he.
brother, it
Sometimes,
can't be a privilege. A privilege to who? You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, bro, that's not a privilege. That
It's a
she
privilege
decided
to
to
the
do that.
divine masculine.
right?
It's a privilege
Nah,
to the
Let
divine.
them build. Hold on. Let them
Again.
build. Why not? Why not? Let them build real quick.
Okay,
This is
go
gonna be
ahead.
you next,
Go ahead.
brother.
hey man, I
Go ahead.
can't. I be getting confused when they can call you Why Not, because Why
nah,
Not
man.
was my name.
This is why
Why
not,
Not was
man.
my name. I used to be Why Not.
Yeah,
I used to be,
Okay.
I
Okay.
used
You
to be
right.
Why
Hold
Not like
on.
you.
You right. Hold on.
I just, well, you keep saying Why Not.
Oh,
I be thinking, because I'm known for Why Not around here. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I'm Why
Yeah.
Not
Yeah. Yeah.
Q.
Yeah. Hold on. Hold
Yeah.
on.
But
Hold on. We're gonna let too much. All right. Go ahead. Too much.
man. When that woman submits to you, man, you know what I'm saying, and especially a righteous submission, what's happening is order. The real life order that is designed, you know what I'm saying, bro? That ain't a privilege. I know shit like that. Nah, nigga, this is designed like this. You know what I'm saying? This comes from up top, nigga. This ain't no no base level bullshit. That's why, like, when we was talking earlier, even about presenting yourself as God, bro, this shit is a mentality. You know what I'm saying?
Bingo.
That's why so like
That's a fact.
this
That's
is
a
why they
fact.
don't treat me like that. It's not even just the way I talk, I walk, or none of that. It's the way I treat my mama. It's the way I treat everybody around me. Nigga, they want to submit to a nigga like that. You have to give them something to submit to, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Why
Right.
would they want to follow a nigga's plan who don't even look like he know what he doing? You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
So
That's a
shit,
fact.
you can't be
That's
mad
why.
at them. And
No,
niggas
it
don't
ain't
know what
about
they
me being
doing.
mad.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
agreeing,
And
bro.
I ain't
Like
saying
I
you.
said, the black woman ain't easily submissive because you
That's
feel me,
not
niggas
true,
ain't giving.
bro. All right.
No,
So,
that's
That's
not
a
being
fact.
easy. Listen, bro. I'm gonna keep. Let me just say this one more thing. It's not that they ain't easily submissive, bruh. Niggas ain't carrying themselves like God. Niggas is carrying themselves like gangsters, niggas,
That's a fact.
pimps,
That's a fact.
everything else. What the man? Come on, my nigga. Put it together real quick. So this is why, motherfucker. How many businessmen do you really know that's black that been wanting to be a businessman from age 14 to fucking 25 or something? Niggas get old and start getting their shit together. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep
Mhm.
this shit real,
True.
man.
That's true.
Yeah,
That's
these
true.
women ain't got shit to want to submit to early.
That's true, bro.
Yeah,
That's
that's a
true.
fact. That's a whole fact.
And the thing about it, bro, that's almost like having I'm using an analogy, but it's almost like having a slave mentality. It's almost like niggas talk about, man, this system, man, they want to keep a black man down, and it's it's hard for the black man to get it out. But that's all a mentality, bro. If you're sitting up here saying that,
Hmm.
it's hard to get this type of black women aren't easily able to submit, then that's
Right.
gonna be your reality that you create for yourself. Because when it comes down to me and the type of women that have been in my life, the black women have been the easiest to submit to me.
Bro, I
So
don't
my
have that
reality,
problem.
yeah, I don't have
Okay.
that problem. My reality is way different from that. I don't subscribe to that thought. But I think what people do in life and where they come up with their shortcomings is they have some experiences and then they categorize the whole thing instead of just saying, you know what, that person was like that, and maybe this person was like that. But that doesn't mean everybody like that, because it's even some people that's Caucasian or Asian or they may not submit to you or things like that. It don't have to do with your culture. Don't get me wrong. Now, certain cultures are a little bit more, I guess, cultural. When it comes down to like relationships
Yeah,
and things like that
yeah.
nature. Yeah, that's
Right.
true.
Yeah,
That part
because
is
yeah, they
true.
mamas
But
teach them that type of shit.
right. So that is true. That part is true. But to say that a black woman is not easy to submit or easily, however you worded it, man, I got to disagree because of experience, bro. Because of
Right.
experience. I'm
And
not
another
when we dealing
experience.
with
I'm gonna keep
when
it
we
real
dealing
from the
with the
other side.
Caucasian woman, she gonna submit to the black man whatever he tell her to do. The black woman, you feel me? She has her own mind, so she's not. She got her guards up because society. She don't. The black woman don't trust these niggas because she know a lot of these niggas ain't trying to really do shit with her. So she not finna submit like Too Much said, But I mean, it's deep. We gotta understand if
I
a
feel
black
you
woman
though. I'm
submit
with
to
you.
you, if a black woman submit to you, that's a privilege. And I'm not searching for
Man,
black women to
no.
submit to me. All my wives vibrate to me, and they already submissive. Yeah, you feel me? So it's like not. It ain't nothing about me searching for a woman to submit. No, it ain't even about that. I ain't dealing with a certain type of woman. So it's
All
important
right,
to
hold on, wait,
understand.
watch this though. Every black man can agree to this, man. We say that shit about them, but it was a time from in between you being a teen to you being in your 20s that you had a down ass black woman, nigga, and you ain't do that shit right. Now she's a punk bitch to some other nigga. Cause you fucked that bitch up.
Mm,
Tell me
and
you ain't
you
did it.
that's a fact.
That's real shit. That's real talk. And let me say this real quick. You know what's so fucked up about the part where you say, us, the brothers will go to some white girls and things of that nature, or girls of different culture. Man, they will be with a sister and don't do half of the shit they would do for another motherfucker race. They go to a race, start acting brand new. They want to buy and take care and just do everything and sweep them off their feet. Why wouldn't you doing that with
Hmm.
the sister?
That's a
I
fact.
see it all the time. I see
Hmm.
it all the time. These passport bros and shit like that, they'll go out the country and just be acting like a brand new king. Let me sweep you
Hmm.
off your
Okay,
feet.
I gotta play devil's advocate real quick though.
Okay,
I
let's
gotta play
go.
devil's advocate.
Let's go.
All
Let's
right,
go. We
man. Now
building.
I
I
didn't
love this
seen
shit.
that shit. I done seen that shit, but at the same time, bro, I done seen where them niggas wasn't all the way on their feet, and the trust that they couldn't get from that woman that they really loved, they baby mama, that black woman they been went since high school. Boy, that white girl trusted them, rolled with him. You know what I'm saying? Knew he was gonna be some shit, and you goddamn right, boy. That nigga is a motherfucker right now. He showered that white woman with everything, nigga, she fucking deserved.
That's,
And
no, that's
shit,
true.
you
I
know,
gotta
yeah, like
agree.
all of these scenarios is happening.
Yeah.
That's the
Yep. That's true
ego.
to that. That's true to that. Hold on. That's ego. We're back to ego.
That's the ego. He just told us what ego was. That's what ego is. That's what pride is.
Hey, you
You
know
just
what?
said
Number
that you
eight,
want.
eight, and number nine look good together. I ain't gonna trip. But yeah, so look. Okay.
You funny as hell.
Um,
I'm
did anybody
dead.
did anybody want to add to this conversation? It's actually a good ass conversation right here. I love shit like this.
Yeah, that was good. Why not? You sparked the you got a good one out that boy.
Yeah.
And
Peace and
I
polygamy, man.
Yeah,
You got
yeah.
my
Nah.
name.
Okay, so
Y'all,
the
all,
question. What? Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. You right.
all y'all made some good points. You know what I'm saying? But the key is this, man. A man is the head.
You know, and sometimes you just be with the wrong woman. A woman ain't gonna submit to every type of man. See what I'm saying?
True.
So it was me, you know, I was married to my wife 33 years before she passed. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
man, I'm sorry to hear that.
I see her walk backwards, but she walked backwards.
Right,
You know
right,
what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
It was the trust and the man I was to my wife and my family. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
you
yeah,
just can't, like TK said,
yeah.
Tito said, you just can't expect for a woman to be submissive when you ain't doing the damn thing.
Yeah, but and what I want to add to what why not? It's not a sister thing. It's not a black girl thing, man. It's more so of a cultural thing and an environment thing, environmental thing. You know, just living what we live in. Listen to the music. Listening to what this is how things have changed and shit like that. It'd be more so that
Right.
because you can go to other places. You can see some sisters from other places. I don't give a fuck if it's Haiti, Jamaica, fucking Africa, and they very submissive. You know what I'm saying? Then you could go to certain places out here to where people don't get caught up in that city girls talk, and it's some black women that's very submissive. I think up here on this panel we got some very submissive sisters. So it's not a black girl thing. It's more so
Right.
of a environmental. This Western society, certain places and
And
shit
I
like
will
that.
say this too, man. When you out looking, that's really who you run into most of the time, bro. It ain't,
Yeah, you don't
shit.
never look. You don't never look. You let women find you. See, I never looked for a woman day in my life. They always found me. I never had seen a problem. You know what I'm saying? She wanted to choose you, you good. You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
I heard
Because
that.
there 20 women there, 20, 30 women there that got them man. And my whole life, I had my 20 and another nigga 22. You see what I'm saying? So what I'm trying to
So,
say
so the
is
next
that,
question, no, we got you, Unc. We got you. I got you before you even finish the sentence. I already know what you about to say. Love you, Unc. Well, I want to go to this next question. All right. So this next question, I want to start out with Shoe. Where's Shoe? Shoe gone? Oh, there she go. Never mind. I was looking at number 7. Hold on, number 7. You up here to speak with us, right? You up here to build with us, brother? All right, bet. So Shoe, I'm gonna start out with you this time.
Yeah, right.
What's
Okay.
is there a difference? I'm gonna present the question differently. Is there a difference between being humble and exercising humility?
Mm.
Shoot,
Damn.
this is a good one right here. If you now think
Being
about
humble.
it, think about it.
Okay, I'm gonna say yes, because being humble would be embodying it, like at all
Mm.
times. It's part of your being. Um, versus exercising it, which means um you're not being it, but you use it when needed or necessary or helpful, but it's not a part of how you
So let me
identify
break it down
yourself.
like this.
Okay.
I used to have this argument. I just not had it recently, but why not? I used to have me. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. Me and Nature Boy used to have this argument all the time because he used to
Mm-hmm.
tell me, and we was actually both right about this shit. He used to tell me, man, you ain't humble. I said, what you mean I ain't humble? He was like, man, you ain't humble because look how you live. You're look at the way you dress. Look at how you don't live poor. You don't boom boom boom. You don't live humble. And I would come to him and say, I exercise humility though. I make sure I exercise a lot of humility. So we both was right because I'm not humble, and you don't want to be humble. You get what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? See, we was taught that humble was good.
Right.
No,
It's not.
nah. I
It's
don't
not.
want to be humble. It's not. It's
It's
not.
not. No.
But you can still exercise humility. So in situations, I don't come to exalt myself to be very prideful. I exercise humility. But I kind of gave y'all the answer, but y'all can still have a different
Yeah, you
perspective. I wanted to go
And
last.
that's a
I didn't want to give
that's
y'all
a
that
fact.
answer.
That
That's
was
a
a great
fact though,
answer. I
bro.
agree with
When,
that.
when we looking at the word humble, that's an adjective, and humility is a noun. It's an action. So humility is the action of being humble. But this is
Yes,
this
indeed.
is what
Good.
you do. And
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 that
look though,
finally solved it.
to dive deeper in on that, I tell people all the time, humility, like everybody can't show humility. If you really think about it, humility is a status thing. Only those who have status or a certain type of authority can show humility. Like
Mm.
a slave can't be humble. because humble means to have a low estimate of one's own importance. A slave ain't even on the measuring board, on the measuring chart of that importance. You feel me? So a slave can't show humility because a slave has no
Is
status.
that
Now
decent?
check this out. Now check this out real quick. The slave master can show humility to the slave though. That part. The slave
Only,
master can go beneath his status. That's
that's
only one,
that's
only
deep.
one with experience can do it. If somebody with no experience can't do what you just explained.
It's a status thing,
Because
authority.
if you can't understand or relate or even put yourself in that person's shoe, you can't do it. Like it's not possible.
Right. So look, so when we dealing with look at humility as, you know, a rich man in a neighborhood, right? He take the time out to get in the garden with the elderly neighbor. Now he can pay someone to take care of all that stuff, but he take the time out, meaning he show humility, meaning go beneath his status. A person ain't got no status, they can't be humble because they already ain't shit. They ain't running shit. So those who have status and authority can show humility. A kid can't be humble. The parents can show humility to the child though, because the parent has authority. It's deep, man.
Basically, what he's
I
saying
guess
is
I guess it matter what dictionary you read out of.
understanding. Humility is having understanding,
How
and
many dictionaries out there?
humbling yourself is lowering yourself or putting yourself at a standard where you feel like you have to be a certain way because of one's opinion, basically.
Right. It's you understanding that their feelings matter.
Yeah, humility. That's humility. Feel me? Having a little bit of understanding, not just because you have a lot. Feel me? You don't make other people feel like bad because they don't. So that's having humility. Humbling
Right.
yourself is a whole
You don't
different
never want the
ballgame.
next person to feel less than.
Facts.
The way material things ain't nothing. Everything change every day. They have no big eyes. Use God.
So too
Yo,
much.
Visa,
Too much.
come up here. You got the devil's advocate opinion. So feel me? We need that up here right now.
Yeah, I mean, I think everybody got. I mean, not everybody, but we got a few different. I mean, we're doing pretty good. We got some different. That's why I like this panel tonight.
But
Because, you know, everybody don't agree. Sometimes we agree to disagree. So I like it.
So
It's
can
definitely dope,
humility
like
man.
I
and
said,
humble be
it
the
depends on.
same thing?
Everybody have an opinion.
Yeah, what? Hold on.
TKO, can
What's up?
humility and humble just be the same thing?
You said can humility and humble
Yeah,
be the
like when
same?
you said that Nature Boy and you had a conversation, right? I just feel like it's dialectic. Like it's just two different meanings and it can mean the same thing. Like you say it's sprinkling, I say it's raining.
Yeah, but what are the definitions, right? What is the actual definitions of these two words?
Yeah, and that's
They
what. And that's
basically the
what.
same thing.
That's
So look,
what I was getting to
humility.
earlier.
Yeah, we can see definition.
Humility, to be humble
ahead.
is to have a low estimate of one's own importance. So when you go beneath your
Okay.
status, when you show humility, this
Why?
more of
Time
like a
out though.
feeling. Go ahead.
Read that sentence. Read that sentence again, and let's see how many ways we can interpret that before we take it to the extreme.
Yeah.
To be
Before you
humble
jump
is
on,
to have
yeah,
a low
I like that.
estimate of one's own importance.
What's wrong? We just got done talking about the ego earlier and having too much of an estimate of one's own importance. So like,
No,
it's
not
not really.
one own important. Not one own importance. The ego is one sense of self. One sense of self is different from one's own importance. The ego is one sense of self.
Oh my
So
God.
Sam,
Well,
See,
you
that's what
can
I'm
we can do
talking
the
about,
semantics
man.
thing, but for me, I'm just saying like that sounds alike to me. You know what I'm saying? When I'm reading that, it's saying
Nah, it's
that,
different though.
it's simply to
Exactly.
not be
Like
arrogant.
he's trying to
so the
sound so like,
synonyms.
oh well, it's like
Let's
it can
talk about
mean
the
the same
This
synonyms.
is
thing. You
this
make
is
it
this
more
is
of
right
what it
knowledge.
is.
This is right knowledge and understanding.
Right,
Hold on, why not?
right.
Hold on,
All
why
right,
not?
man, that's cool.
The man
Hold on.
talking.
So let's listen to the synonyms of it. That might help out. So to be modest. Synonyms for humble: modest, broken, crushed, humiliated, low, meek, and mild. That's the
Exactly. And
synonyms.
that's
The
the same
synonyms
for
of that.
humility.
Exactly. And it's like it's like I say, when a person with no status show humility, this is how they humiliate themselves. To be
No,
humble is a
They
status
lower
okay,
thing.
themselves.
let me
Yes.
They
Right.
lower
So let me ask
themselves.
you
Yes.
this: have any of
It's a
y'all ever
status
dressed
thing.
modest or asked your woman to dress modest?
I don't never tell a woman what to do on that.
Well, I'm saying, like, would you prefer that, or have you ever not put on your best shit, or whatever it may be, and just put on some regular old casual old shit, or
In the
well,
sense,
I've told my woman not to wear
uh,
certain shit. I don't know about y'all, but
I
yeah,
get
no, I'd rather
I
you.
get what you're
that's
saying.
your.
I get what you're
I'm about to
saying,
ask
but
Richie
I've
Rich
never
why.
experienced that. I've never
Right.
experienced
So
that. So
right, right,
Okay.
right. Well,
So
you would understand the example is what I'm saying. So
let's
but I
I
see.
do get what
understand
you're
your
saying. I get what you're
example.
saying. I get what you're
Uh,
saying.
Because
Gizmo,
it's like
Gizmo.
there's
So would
times
you
that you
would you
can't
say
just
that
say
that's
that your
Y'all give me
status.
1 second. Y'all give me 1 second.
Oh,
One
okay.
second, y'all. Come about to let up Visa. I'm trying to see who I need to eliminate. Gizmo, are you from here or Africa?
Gizmo? Get
He say
Gizmo
it's
out
from
of here.
Africa.
He
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 funny as hell.
Yeah. I gotta make
right.
sure. I gotta make sure. Gotta make sure
So
he ain't from Africa.
What's
so when I
good,
typed
bro?
it in the
What's up,
Google,
fella?
it comes with two
Because
different
it's pesky.
Hey,
Yo,
folks.
If you're looking
Hey,
at the
my
English
boy.
words, you're going to be lost. You can't use English to determine what being a humble person is. You need to look at examples of what God has given you. There is a prophet named Hosea. Before he became a prophet, he gave
And he gotta
everything he
go.
owned
I don't
to
want to hear
God.
that, man. Go. Go
Bitch,
ahead,
who the fuck
man.
you talking to?
See? And
I
this
be
is what,
well,
confused for
that
you
see?
that
bitches
damn
being
show ain't
My
like,
boy
humble right
you're
Visa.
there.
nobody.
Visa in the
See?
I be
building.
confused. Y'all be wanting
Visa.
the other
See?
visa, being
He
like,
gotta
bitch, did I
go.
ask
I
you
don't know
about
why
your
you brought
opinion?
him up
Or do you
here.
want another nigga? Be like, do you have something to offer to the conversation? You don't.
See? He
So
gotta
why do you
go.
talk?
He really do.
I have to go.
He
So
on kick of
Visa,
no
what? Go
importance.
ahead,
let's
break it
be
down,
calibrated.
man.
Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead and break it down from the different terms. So what are you breaking this out of? Because you said it's not in English terms. Is this like in Hebrew?
Nah,
No,
this is a
Arabic,
story
Arabic.
that is inside the Gospel of Barnabas
Okay.
about humility.
Right.
Humility goes hand in hand with charity, but do not get it confused. The humble man is the man that will give in charity, but that doesn't necessarily mean you can't have nice things. You humble yourself before God. In the example, this man is giving away everything that he owns for the sake of God because he is a humble individual, because he believes that God is greater than him, and he believes that his fellow man must be treated as it is him. So when we look at
But in the
humility,
but
go
in the
ahead, bro.
gospel of
Hold on, let him finish.
Barnabas,
Let him
don't
cook. Let
it?
him cook. Why not? Let him cook. Why not?
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
So if we're looking about the humility, if we're looking about the charity, humility is the answer to pride. The devil fell through pride because he thought he was better than Adam, not because he thought he had more money. This is about your position and how you look at your fellow human being. And honestly, TKO, you are a humble man. You do not look at yourself as better than other individuals. You may like nice things,
True.
but I cannot describe you. You know, this would be somebody that you might like vanity, but for someone to say that you don't show humility, everybody
That's a
that you
fact.
meet, you are kind, you are patient, and this is what your character is. So we can't say that you're not a humble man. People cuss you out, you stay humble. So I disagree with the positions on humble.
For sure. For
Well,
sure.
in
And
the
that was what
We're
gospel
that
of
not
used to
even
be my
talking
Barnabas,
argument
about
though.
don't
TKO
it
though.
say in the
And
gospel of
that's the same
Barnabas,
shit I was saying.
a rich man can't make it into heaven in the gospel of Barnabas, if I ain't mistaken. So
Oh, let's talk
I
about that
understand
scripture.
you.
But do
I,
you know what that mean
I
though?
understand.
But do you know
I
what that mean? A lot
Yeah,
of people misquote that
yeah. It mean
because
what Visa just broke down, meaning a wealthy man is not finna give up his riches for the kingdom of God, and this is why it says a rich man can't make it into the kingdom of God, because a nigga ain't finna give up all his money
but
and his
hold on,
wives
hold
and
on.
everything he loved for the
But
kingdom.
but check this out. That's because I was just talking about this very thing. A poor man doesn't make it into heaven any faster. It's about the thoughts that they hold for whatever You know, it's not about the rich. It's rich people can make it in heaven if they can be humble, like what Visa was saying. So it's the thoughts that people hold.
and
That's what that
Barnabas,
scripture was about. It was about the thoughts that people hold for their possessions, not being rich itself. And a lot of people misquote that. They think
Very
if you
well said. Very well said. It is how you think
It's
about,
the
like,
intentions.
yes.
do you give away your nice things? Because if you will give off the clothes off your back and it just so happens to be designer, you still a charitable man, but you a fly ass charitable man.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
Right?
That's what it is. Yeah. Yeah.
This is a good ass bill right here, though. This is a good bill.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what it
Nah, hey,
is.
look,
not to
To
say
be
that, you
like
feel me,
nice
that's what
shit,
I
you still gotta
subscribe to.
give to the people.
You
I
feel
just
me?
brought that
Yeah.
up because he brought up the
Yeah.
gospel of Barnabas. So I mean, me personally, I don't subscribe to that. I think, you feel me, guys have the ability to live an abundant life, not the bare minimum. You feel me? Like Brother Polite said, you know, shit, the
I
guys
agree.
is, you feel me? Motherfuckers can't
I
be broke
agree.
out here talking about we gods and goddesses. Like that's that goofy
But
shit.
that's the thing. We're not supposed to not work. I'm not saying just be broke and wait for Jesus to save you. It is that we must do good work and we must put in work in order to receive. Like, we have to get into the mud and we gotta get it popping. We ain't supposed to just sit around asking for shit, because that's not a
Yeah.
humble man. The humble
No.
man is a hard working man, because he ain't about to ask a motherfucker for shit.
We go get that
Hold on
shit.
real quick, Visa. Hold on real quick, Visa. Now all of a sudden, now all of a sudden,
Mm.
wait. Now all of a sudden, the niggas ain't trying to say nothing about humble no more, huh? Yeah, I'm gone. Good looking out, Visa. Nigga, made a nigga point. I'm out of here.
It's deep, man.
Listen, I respect the humble man. The reason why I respect TKO is because of his humble character.
Appreciate that, brother. Appreciate it. Okay, so all right, that was my two topics. Who got another topic? Because we did humble versus humility, then we did pride versus ego. So who got a good topic now?
I got a dope ass topic, Joe.
go
So
ahead.
you already know one of my favorite topics to, you know, build on: peace and polygamy. Now let's discuss polygamy versus monogamy, because it's important, man. And I've been noticing a lot of things for the sake of a lot of it be all monogamous people that give their opinion on polygamous relationships. They say you ain't supposed to be doing it like this, or it's supposed to be done like this. In Africa, they did it this way. None of the polygamous gods and goddesses is telling monogamous people you're not doing monogamy the right way. Monogamy is supposed to be done like this. Let's talk about the amount of infidelity, adultery, and deception, lying and cheating that's in monogamy. Meaning the rate women face a higher risk of getting cheated on in monogamy than polygamy. But women talking about they can't share their man. Peace and polygamy, man. Polygamy done the right way promotes peace. On the
But
real.
what's the actual hey guy, what's the actual topic though? Like what's the actual, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I hear what you're saying.
Polyverse monogamy. I mean, you know, and that's a preference. You know, it ain't nobody gonna be right or wrong about what they prefer. I feel like it's good for, you know, adult conversations. We got the intellectuals out tonight. Peace to the gods.
Yeah, but I mean I get it, but I don't think nobody's up here that's so pro monogamy that's gonna really give us a good debate with that. I think everybody up here pretty much gets the polygamy part.
Box
I'm
four,
talking
would you give your man? Would you give your husband a sister wife? Box four or box eight? Would you give your husband a sister wife?
Would
Shout out to you,
you
G-Box.
would you be
Okay,
with a
peace.
woman that was not submissive to you, but that was submissive to God?